Hello, I'm joined by Martin Tyler after this afternoon's 3-1 win at Cray. Martin, going in at 0-0 was quite fortunate, wasn't it? Toll-free with a good couple of saves and a confusing mix-up with a free kick.
Yeah, I mean, there's a bit of a slope here, and we felt that if we got down the slope for the second half at 0-0, we'd do very well. I mean, Cray are a good side. They're very quick. Their thinking's very quick. They get a lot of second balls, and they cause us a lot of problems. And to be fair, you mentioned Rob Tolfree. He was sick before the game, sick at half time, and he's done brilliantly to get through the game for us and made some excellent saves. The goal that beat him late on was unstoppable. We always say if someone sticks it in the corner from 25 yards, there's not much you can do about it, and that gave us a little bit of a scare at the end. But it's a terrific win, 3 goals and 3 points and 3 wins in a row.
If we were lucky to be in 0-0 at half time, then everything changed in the second half. The case into a different team. What changed in the dressing room there?
Well, I think we emphasised the point that when you come and play here, that's the advantageous end to attack, and that would be difficult. Also, the wind actually got up and the weather got a bit crazy, didn't it? There was thunder and lightning and a little bit of heavy rain as well. So I think we've not had a great run over the last 7 or 8 weeks in terms of good fortune, but that helped, I think. And also getting the first goal obviously was really important. It was a big moment for Wade Small, who has put his heart and soul into the team when he's been playing, but just hasn't had the goals to show for it. So you saw from his reaction, he ran straight to Alan in the dugout, and obviously we were all thrilled for him and for ourselves.
The penalty was put away very clinically. What did you think of the decision for the penalty to be awarded? Was it? Could you see from where you were?
Well, it looked a penalty to me. It didn't look a sending off. I thought there was covering players around on the line, and there were no protests from our players saying that we were harshly done by in that respect. So obviously the goalkeeper was still there for Andre to try and beat, and it's a good job there was a net behind it, because it might have done some damage to the structure of the stadium. He hit it so hard, and after obviously a high-profile miss in the trophy against Dartford, or not a miss, a penalty that hardly reached the goalkeeper, he's come on with 2 really pressurised kicks, and he's delivered. So he keeps totting up the goals, and then, as I said, we got a little bit of a worry. We obviously tried to change the team to just see it out at 2-0. But in these 3 games that we've had since we've sort of changed the side around a little bit, the only goals we have conceded have been very, very late, but there was still time for Lodgy played the whole 90 minutes, which I'm sure the supporters would be delighted about. And
how far away do you think Dean Lodge is to having that sharpness which we've seen?
Yeah,
is he nearly there?
I thought today was his best game of the season. Certainly since he's had these sort of niggling injury problems, he played very well in the very first game of the season. But and to be there to play the ball, it would have been easy to have taken him off, to be honest, because that's the sort of wide player where you think maybe a luxury when you're defending a lead. But it showed the value of keeping him on. Pato played a great ball out there and then ended up in the middle too. And it was his goal, I've got to tell everybody, because it was announced, I think, as Harry Harding's goal, was it? But Pato just sent the message out saying, tell everybody it was my goal, and I'm delighted to tell everybody that it's definitely his goal. And he's into double figures this season, and it's been a tremendous effort.
For what it's worth, I think everyone was just. We all knew it was Pato's goal. He put that away brilliantly, and in a way that only he could. We're playing with something of a revamped midfield at the moment, and a few new defensive additions. Is there anything else you want for Christmas?
No, and keep the winning run going. It would be wonderful. Obviously, we play a cup tie next at Invercourt, and we're all looking forward to that. The same squad will go to that game. We've got a group of players that have served us very well. I think the ones who left did very well for the club, but in non-league football at times come for a change. We'd had a bad run, and we needed 1 or 2 better defensive stalwarts in, really, maybe a younger, and obviously Callum McNaughton's been excellent. His aerial work is virtually faultless, and he's brought the best out of Murph as well. So no, we look. I think the supporters must feel that we look less like conceding a goal to every opposition attack, and there was a spell where that obviously was happening, and it wasn't just looking like conceding. We did concede a lot of goals, so that's been very pleasing. But the season has many twists and turns, and are we halfway yet? Not quite. So I'm sure there are many to come, but we're enjoying it at the moment. And I've got to say, to all the supporters, we of course value the backup that we get from you. But I'm very, very pleased on behalf of Alan and Hamzy that with what the players have done over these 3 games. It's been a stalwart effort. This is not an easy place to come and win. We like Cray a lot as people. We're great friends with their management. We always want to beat them, and it's always very hard to beat them. So today's been a good day.